Hey guys, welcome back to Jared's Rants and Reviews. And today I've got a movie review for you. It is about Bone Tomahawk. That's right, Bone Tomahawk. And this was a requested review from a good friend of mine, Erik. And he told me to check it out. And truth be told, this movie has been on my radar for quite some time. I just never got around to seeing it. It was released back in 2015. And I'm glad I'm doing this now. I'm glad that YouTube has given me a forum to do these reviews, because without this, I may never have gotten around to doing this, which is why I love getting suggestions from you guys. He told me, hey, check it out, and I checked it out. This is a great reason to check it out. So, Bone Tomahawk. This was directed by S. Craig Zahler, and it stars Kurt Russell, Patrick Wilson, Richard Jenkins, Matthew Fox, as well as smaller roles from Sid Haig and, who was that last guy? Oh, David Arquette. So, yeah, this was a very, very interesting watch. Bone Tomahawk, it's a Western. It's 75% Western and 25% something else. The best way I can describe this movie to you guys is Unforgiven meets Cannibal Holocaust. Yeah, that's the best way I could put it. And I'm gonna be honest, this movie was great. This movie was really, really good. Yes, it is a Western, but it's also a horror movie. Confused yet? Yeah. You're gonna want to check this one out. So, getting right down to it, the plot of this movie is very simple. Okay, let me lay it out. Basically, the wife of the town doctor, Patrick Wilson's character's wife, gets abducted by a tribe of cannibal Indians, basically. They're kind of rogue Indians. They're not like the other tribes of that time. They were shunned. So they were, they're outcast cannibal Indians, basically, and have wandered into this town, abducted the wife of the town doctor, and, it took a couple other people along with them. But anyways, after these abductions, the sheriff gets involved, sheriff, which is Kurt Russell, and Kurt Russell gets this team together of him and 3 other guys to go out looking for the doctor's wife. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's really interesting. I will say that the last half hour of the movie's pretty brutal. This is an interesting watch. I'm not gonna give anything away. I don't do spoilers here. But anyways, as far as the acting goes, it was superb, all around. That's the best compliment I can give this movie is the acting was incredible. Obviously, Kurt Russell, I don't know what it is. Every time Kurt Russell puts a cowboy hat on in a movie, I get really excited. Big smile on my face when that happens. I think that harkens back to my love of Kurt Russell as Wyatt Earp in Tombstone. My favorite Western of all time was Tombstone. Still is. And yeah, to me, that was Kurt Russell's role of a lifetime. And whenever he puts that hat on and takes up the mantle of a sheriff in a Western, I'm watching it. And it is a thing to behold because he did an excellent job. You can tell this entire indie film was a passion project, not just from the director, but from all the actors involved. Everyone wanted this thing to happen. And it was good. It was amazing. Like what they pulled out was incredible. This is a low budget movie. This is an indie film. But I will tell you this much, along with the awesome and superb acting from all of its actors, not just Kurt Russell, but Patrick Wilson and Richard Jenkins are huge standouts in my opinion. A couple of my favorite characters even. Yeah, aside from the great acting, The cinematography in this movie was really good. You could tell they were definitely trying to reach that epic Western level of cinematography, and they did. And a lot of times they really did. And it looked great. It looked really good. It reminded me of awesome movies like Open Range with the incredible open prairie vistas and all that stuff. It was astounding. I'm still really happy that even today's world, we're able to shoot in such beautiful locations, and these places still exist. And I love seeing them on film and used in this way. Believe it or not, this movie was shot about 90 minutes outside of LA. So yeah, there it is. It's not that far from civilization, and it's hard to believe it exists. But anyhow. So yeah, it's great acting, great cinematography. There was music in the movie, but nothing really standoutish about it. It was most of it was actually pretty silent. There wasn't a lot of music at all, which I think I would have been a-okay with. But a few moments where they thought they needed to give it that little epic oomph. They kind of beefed up the orchestra a little bit, but still nothing too standoutish about that at all. But yeah, this was a very interesting watch. Now, like I said, it is a Western. Sheriff and his posse go out to find this kidnapped woman and bring them back safely. That's the whole gist of the plot. Very simple. Now, about halfway through the movie, things get interesting. Remember that part I mentioned about it being very, very much like Cannibal Holocaust? Well, that portion of the movie is graphic. Oh yeah. They do encounter the Indians again. And when they do, it gets a little intense and much more than a little gruesome. I have to say, when they went for the gore, because it was out there. One scene in particular, I'm not gonna even mention. I want you to go see this. I want everyone to go see this. It's a great movie. But you need to know going into it, it's not just a Western. Yes, you are getting 75% Western, but there is 25% of this movie that is going to offend people. That is going to gross people out. That is going to make people turn away and say, maybe this movie's not for me. And that's okay. Everybody's different. I personally like that twist on the Western idea. It took what could be just your typical Western and flipped it up on its end, and it turned out to be something pretty darn great. Now, I will say this is not the greatest Western or horror movie I've ever seen. It's not going to revolutionize anything. It is a independent movie that was created by people who loved the script and had a passion for this movie, and it really shows through. I love watching movies where everybody involved wanted this thing to be great, because it shows. And it is great. It is a fantastic movie. I loved it. I can see myself watching this again in the very near future, in fact. But yeah, I mean, it's good. It's really good. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, if you're just looking for something different, can't go wrong with this one, because it was good. But anyhow, yeah, I definitely highly recommend this movie. If you have access to rent it online or stream it somewhere, please do, or buy it. This was actually pretty cheap. I got it for $9. And I gotta say thank you to Erik for recommending this, because it gave me the chance to say, okay, for my videos, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna do my homework on it, and I'm gonna give a really good review about it. And I don't think I would have watched it had he not said anything about it or pushed me to do it. And this is exactly why I highly recommend that you guys recommend to, you know, stop me, say, Jared, hey, watch this. You need to see it. Do a review on it and tell us what you think. I enjoy it. I love a good challenge. Even if it's a movie you think is complete and utter garbage, bring it on, because I will watch anything. And yeah, I mean, you guys know I watch anything. You saw my cat's review, right?
Jellicle cat, I'm a jellicle kitty. Meow.
Yeah, I'll pretty much watch anything, at least once, and only once, sometimes. But anyways, Bone Tomahawk, definitely recommend it. Go check it out. Once again, Eric, thank you so much for giving me that recommendation. And I want you guys to make sure you click and subscribe. Make sure you give me that thumbs up. And I want to thank Eric one more time by giving a shout out to his YouTube channel. Eric has got a YouTube channel. It's Sick Eric TV, and he does a lot of tech reviews on cell phones and things of that nature. Really, really informative stuff. I actually bought my cell phone recently because of a recommendation from him, and the guy knows his stuff. So check his videos out. Subscribe to his channel. Again, Eric, thank you, sir. And I have got a lot of stuff on the horizon. I do have another recommendation that I'm going to be working on in the next couple of weeks. It's not just one movie, it's actually a series. I guess it's a four movie series. So I'm going to watch that and do a review on it. That was a request that was already thrown at me. I do have a review for... I have a review for The Last of Us Part 2. That's coming to you guys, as well as a bunch more movie reviews, and maybe even Ghost of Tsushima in the very near future. I'm going to do a review on that as well. But yeah. All right, guys, that's it for me tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys on the very next Jared's Rants and Reviews. You guys have a great night. Love you so much. Bye.